Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's play another run and hopefully not die this time, but in order to do that, we'll probably have to not pick tactics, because seem to do pretty horribly when we take tactics. I will admit though, I like this build immediately. Red weapon, red dagger, red telluric shock, and also a door. That's pretty good. Spears, you know, I don't really know how I feel about the spears as of yet. They're hit or miss for me, but I really like this as a start. We can kind of pick where we're going from here, and even put a shield in our bag if we want. If I can hit the buttons in the correct order. So we have the Frantic Sword, which crits if we're on low health. So probably not, well, hopefully not gonna be useful at all. Hopefully we never use this, period, but you know, in all likelihood, we're gonna use it at some point. It is good for getting your recovery back. You know, if you take damage, you have a moment to hit enemies to recover the health that you just lost. It's very good for that. It is also a purple scaling sword. So if we want, no, actually, wait, it's not. Again, that's old knowledge. That's knowledge from back when, yoink. That's knowledge from back when this game was in early access, or was it like update 1.1 or something like that, back when Frantic Sword was one of the only purple scaling melee weapons, but well, hopefully there's other ones that we can pick up. I think there is. You know what it is? Sadist Stiletto, that's the purple one. I remember I had seen one earlier, I just forgot which one it was. Go figure. Okay, some sort of a war spear. Jesus. Well, here's our crits back, and hopefully getting us some of our health recovery. Or I guess we could just stay on 50% health forever. Because now that we're critting, oh hey, we're actually doing damage. What a, that was a door. I'm very glad I put it down, but I did hit the wrong button. I meant to use telluric shock. Why are these swapped? They should be like this. I don't think I swapped them, but maybe I accidentally did. But now we're actually doing damage when we're on low health. Fantastic. All these papers are signed by Castang. Yoink. In any case, the Warden was prepared for combat. Phaser. Oh boy. Is this orange code for something? If you're talking about my outfit, you should be able to guess who I am, but give me a second, I gotta go find a crowbar. They attack the door, that's weird. I didn't know that they attacked the door. I also didn't know they did damage to the door. I wonder if the door health is what scales. Like maybe when you are upgrading your stats, there's not a lot to upgrade with the door, but it's like, yeah, sure, it gets more health. They definitely like hitting it, at least. Easy. Damage from projectiles reduced. That's probably worth more than what we got. So are we gonna do brutality tactics or survival on this one? I mean, I'm kinda stalling on the upgrades a little bit, taking upgrades for everything just because I don't really know what I want. It's usually my motto. You wait, you upgrade everything, you know, a couple of levels, and then, oh, there we go. We can do tactics. Let's do it. I wanna get a good tactics build. I'm freaking awful at tactics. I need to get better. Stream acting a little bit funny. I will figure it out as soon as we're done with this floor. Internet might be a little bit slower today for some reason. It happens. Are we good? We good? I think we're pretty much done. We should probably... I was gonna say we should probably get the Hunter's Grenade, but we don't really need to get the Hunter's Grenade. I will get rid of Telluric Shock, though. If we're gonna roll tactics, again, trying to make a good tactics run work, I'd rather have this because it scales. 2 shields, huh? Interesting. Let's get the heck out of here, because that is the end. Well, it is the end, but I actually don't know where my exit is. Oh no, I see the exit. There's a mummy rub I never ended up using all the way up here. There we go. This will lead us where we need to go. So let's do the DLCs. I'm gonna go back, fight the tick, try to take what I've learned in the past and apply it to the tick fight, and we're gonna try to do the same thing with the scarecrow. Try to take lessons that we've learned in the past and be better. Be better. 3 FPS. All right, so if, you know, I see that there is a bit of a internet problem. My bitrate has dropped. So I'm going to wait a second, and we'll see if it stabilizes, and then we will continue. Just give me a moment. Well, give my internet a moment, really. Yeah, this is the problem with, well, I mean, I don't even know what it is. You know, maybe someone's uploading, maybe a truck crashed in the highway, you know, a couple miles down the road, and it like wiggled the wires, and they're kind of like, you know, losing cohesion or something. We're gonna think about internet being fixed next week, I think. Because my internet, it sometimes gets a little messed up, and the bitrate drops, the upload rate drops, but for the most part, it's not that bad. Every, like, for me anyways, every couple of weeks, it lags for like 5 minutes. And then sometimes for like a couple of days in a row, we get really bad internet, but I have to imagine that maybe there's like, you know, work being done on the line or like weird congestion happening. But most times it is okay. But I am gonna try to up our data plan on next week. Well, it might not be next week, but I'm gonna look into it next week. I'm gonna call them and ask for a quote. And then in maybe like a month or 2, we'll actually get a higher plan, because if me and Chris get a new housemate, then we are going to need a better plan, because there's going to be a lot of streaming happening in one roof. Cursed house. Well, there was that time when we had some bad weather, and a tree branch fell down onto the cable line, ripped it out of the house, and ripped it off of the telephone poles, and it was just in the yard and across the driveway and across the road for like 2 weeks. But that was also when there was just a massive storm that knocked out power everywhere, and lines were down everywhere, and, you know, the internet being offline. You know what? The internet still worked, is the funny part, but the internet line being on the ground was like the lowest priority, especially when it still worked. Maybe it should have been a higher priority because, you know, live electricity, but it's internet. It's probably not a lot of, you know, current going through that. Stream freeze for anyone else. Maybe turn up your volume, Mighty Odin? Anyways, the bitrate looks fine now. So we'll get back to it. Bitrate looks fine now, internet looks fine now, let's get back to it and see what the collector has for us. 30 freaking cells. Ice crossbow, parting gift, spite. We have a lot of mutations still to pick up. But actually, I'm surprised at how effectively we are getting through all of this nonsense. So what the heck is the ice crossbow? Freezes the enemy, fires piercing bolts, inflicting crits and returning bolts lodged in frozen enemies. Okay, so that freezes. What the heck? That's a weird little combo there. Freeze him, smack him, freeze him, smack him, freeze him, smack him. I will say it's probably not gonna be that great against bosses, if I have to imagine, because bosses don't usually get frozen all that much, so I'm gonna assume that it's not gonna be fantastic. But it's gonna appear in our runs now. We'll take a look at it later when it shows up. Possibly, we'll see. I want to run tactics because I want to make tactics actually work. So what are we gonna take? Should we take YOLO? We should take YOLO. Let's be honest with ourselves. I know what's gonna happen if we don't. I'm gonna die on the scarecrow fight again. He jumped over it. Oh, beautiful. He jumped over the door. I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay, these throwing knives are indeed piercing, which is just fantastic. It's an early turkey. Beautiful. Yeah, the throwing knives are piercing. We're gonna keep these throwing knives for quite a while because they are pretty much our only enabler right now for... I don't know why I thought I could just tank you. They're pretty much our only enabler right now for the sadistic stilettos, but as soon as we find something else that gives us a bleed or poison, we'll probably switch away because I would prefer to have something that's a higher quality, but for now they're okay. Ah! Ah! It's like a carnival attraction or something. Try to hit the bouncing spectacle! Excuse me. I might get stuck behind you. The one negative about this synergy that we have is that we have to make sure that people are bleeding before we hit them. We don't really do that much damage if they're not bleeding. We could also just switch over to the ferryman's lantern, or maybe like a quick bow. But I do like the crits from the stiletto that we can put out there quickly. But you know what? No, let's not. I was thinking about it. I remember the last, well, it's like last run, 2 runs ago, something like that. I remember getting that quick bow and then thinking to myself, you know what, the DPS output, it might be, 500 or whatever that's displayed on the package, but it doesn't really feel that good. Doesn't feel that high. Even the multi-knock bow was slightly, maybe not more DPS, but it felt better. I guess we don't have to go tactics, like. Right, I forgot that you would actually do that, you jerk. Yeah, I guess we don't have to do tactics yet. We could always switch over to brutality or something, but I want to try to make a good tactics build work because I feel like I'm not very good at tactics, so I want to learn. I want to get better. And there's a lot of fun Oh my god, what even hit me on that one? There's a lot of fun tactics equipment as long as I can get better. Dude, I think we got a heal on this one. I can't believe that blade is still going. Even Fry says, I found that the ice crossbow works pretty well, but being two-handed makes it a bit annoying to decide on replacing it. That is true, but also I think that it sounds like it might not be that good for bosses, because like a boss would not get frozen for that long. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would actually be phenomenal for bosses, even though you might not think so. I might not think so, I suppose. Okay, I do like the money, but let's be honest, what I really need is some health. I figured you'd be dead, so I'm gonna be looking very carefully. Oh, Jesus. You don't get stunned. Ah, Jesus. You tried to murder me, Mushroom Boy. Oh, it's a scythe. I like the scythes, but I don't want to use do another scythe run. It's like scythe and flint is my those are my favorite weapons as far as survival has been concerned. Although we did have a pretty good heavy crossbow run recently, didn't we? This is a big room just to have like a choice of two weapons. Okay. Chest behind the door. Hopefully we get some health too. Grappling hook. Grappling hook, I think, can be kind of fun. Pull enemies towards you, they get stunned. Hit them in the face, hit them in behind. But you know, obviously it's not gonna. Well, I mean, again, who knows if it's gonna scale? Who knows if we're gonna stay with tactics? In theory, we only have 2 points in tactics right now. Even though I want to try to make it work. Ah, you freaking jerk shroom, piece of garbage. I really don't want to fight that guy. Also, I like immediately forgot, right? Those things do not get stunned. Oh no! I have made a mistake! Excuse me, coming through. Hello! He's on the door! Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. All three of them at the same goddamn time. I've chosen poorly on that one. Oh, jeez. Yeah, give me the oil. Son Luke, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, Son Luke? How are the runs going? Mixed bag. Having a hard time with tactics. So I want to try to do a tactics here. Well, you know, maybe this is actually good. I have a habit of playing pretty well and having good runs when we lose our first YOLO. So maybe that's exactly what I need. Maybe we're okay now. You know, we have a habit of losing the YOLO early. Oh my god, this door has been garbage lately. It's probably mostly me. But I'm having a hard time actually getting the stun in. Like, it hits enemies and then just doesn't do anything. it goes around him or something. Screw it. I'm gonna go for it. We'll replace weapons and whatnot later. I'm definitely using the door too close to enemies. I think that's part of it. If you use it too far away from the enemies, though, you don't get any value out of it because they don't get stunned. You jerk. So there's gotta be like some perfect middle ground of distance with door. Once we discover what that is, all bets are off. What the heck? There's a plant there. Oh God, run. I gotta freaking heal now too. Well, maybe I don't have to heal. Really should. We should heal. Nice shot. Yeah. This didn't really start as a very good tactics run. It's a ceiling turret, which is actually called Barnacle. How was that not a stun? But I gotta replace like all this stuff. The more I use the door, the more I think that it's actually not that reliable. So give me like one good turret and I will take it. I'm alive again, but I can feel the madness lurking in the shadows, and I don't think these medicinal plants will help me for long. Yet another order to burn down the Arboretum. Thumbs up. You know, I guess who is he? The beheaded? I guess he really doesn't care for the Arboretum now that there's like so many enemies trying to get him killed everywhere that he goes, and they're like, yeah, please die now. Maybe we should spend our money. We have 10,000. We could probably get a couple of decent items if we start re-rolling these shops. So honestly, I'm thinking that's what we should do. We should just re-roll, try to get some good items, because the items that we have now, they're not crushing it. Let's keep going. Ramparts, fair enough. Get a bomb. A grenade would be nice. I'm gonna keep going tactics. I'm doubling down. The scythes can be really good when they crit a whole bunch, but because you have to move around, it's kind of awkward to use. I'm much more of a claw fan myself, scythe claw, as opposed to scythe. Okay, what do we got? Lightning. Give me a reroll. Give me a reroll. Give me a reroll. Gonna take this over the door. The door, I think, has been trash. Now we have a 10-second long cooldown charge item that just does damage. It's a turret. It's good enough. Where are we going? There's a frickin' whistle. The whistle isn't really that good if we're not gonna scale in it, but it might actually be, you know, it's probably better than the claw, at least for now. We can replace it later, but I've got to go get that whistle. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that's obviously the correct course of action. Get the whistle. That's not food. That's food. Okay, get the whistle. Get rid of these scarecrow claw scythe things. And then let's go to the morass. There it is. Could also go to the prison, but let's not and say we did. Hey, I wonder if we killed 60 enemies. Barnacle shoots enemies that pass beneath it. It is ceiling turret. It used to be called ceiling turret. It's ceiling turret. Sure, give me cursed sword. We'll have to do that run at some point. No, thank you. Don't take it. So ceiling turret is actually kind of a nice turret. It just hangs out and it does damage. It shoots enemies that pass underneath it. Victims burns the ground when destroyed. Does 300 DPS. It's actually a lot more damage than the Tesla coil. We could take both the barnacle and the coil, but the whistle is pretty fun. You know what, honestly? Goodbye, whistle. I'm gonna go barnacle trap. Barnacle trap, barnacle trap. We're also gonna save our money a little bit longer if we can. So we've already lost YOLO. If we're going tactics, and if we're going into like turret build, give me support. Deals more damage if you're close to a skill. Allows us to output a little bit more damage. And we'll change the skills later as we see fit, but we'll keep these for now. Then, hello, you gonna come over here? I'm getting some of my ammo back on occasion. This guy he's got some interesting attacks. Sometimes he hits backwards. This is exactly what happened there. Sometimes he attacks twice. We gotta learn his moveset a little bit more. We're not really getting that much slow happening right now. We are getting some good damage out of these traps right now. Decent anyways. No, you are not getting away from me. I refuse to let you out of my sight. Okay. Oh, you are screwed, dude. You know what we should do? We should not be using one trap or two traps for every situation. Oh, I got stuck! Oh, damn it. You jerk! Let's heal again. We should not be using two traps for every situation. We should use like one for one, one for another. I do like the Toxic Cloud, just like a little bit of extra damage output. Ah, I forgot about you being annoying. Okay. One thing that's good about these traps is, the ceiling trap rather, is that things can't really hurt the ceiling trap. It just kind of, it's there, it shoots, it does what it does. You know what I need, and I'm realizing it as we progress here. I need something that can actually, gotta go. I need something that can actually stun these enemies, because these enemies are not stunning when I'm smacking them with the crits from this weapon. This might be a bit more of a ranged build than I even want myself. Just kind of hang out, toss some daggers their way, let the turrets do all the work for me. Oh, thank God, it's food. Now, is it possible that we can get 1,500 by the end of this floor so we can get another flask? Oh, hell no. It's not gonna happen. But if it did, I would be happy. What we're gonna need in the future is, we're gonna need some synergies on bleed, I think. Because we can inflict bleed very easily. Now I need my turrets to be synergized with bleed so that they do more damage. There's a lot that we gotta work on here. That's just food, but we'll save it for later. Even the mutation I took, do more damage when you're close to your turret, I'm like, that's a mistake. We don't need to do damage when we're close to our turrets. We need to take less damage when we're close to our turrets. Our turrets need to do everything for us. Barnacle 6+. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Generates toxic cloud. Shots pierce. We really don't need shots to pierce that much. So let's just keep the one that we have, just for the heck of it. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Not really anything that we want. Also, don't really want to spend money. I would like to save up every penny on this floor and get extremely lucky and somehow be able to afford a full healing flask. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. Someone's gonna have to come in here and repair that damage I just caused. You're getting electrified. Don't tell me you're not gonna get electrified from that. Ah, you jerk! Get out of here! Yoink. When it's one-on-one with some of these enemies, I can get them. When I'm hitting that guy in the back, I can get him. This guy, on the other hand, he scares me. Ah, hello. Starting to love Tesla Trap, by the way. It's very nice. Should just hit you with one more dagger. There's a challenge room. I don't believe it. I chose the correct direction to dodge in. I very much did. Okay. We'll do a challenge room later. Get another scroll. Ah. I do like that this turret can kind of shoot up a little bit. That's a nice little touch. Careful, careful. This is pretty much like the coward run. The run of being a coward. Okay, stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Thank you. I do love that you just take the trap there takes all your aggro. So you don't come after me anymore. Now that I'm playing this a little bit more cowardly, we're doing better. I think that's the strategy I'm gonna have to go with. Play this one like you're a coward. Cause you are. That's right, who's my little coward? Yo, give me some more stats, please. Now, if only we can play like a coward and also flawless the Mama Tick. Although we don't have to flawless the Mama Tick, because Mama Tick doesn't actually give us, no flawless bosses actually give us any scrolls or blueprints when you kill them. They do give you legendary equipment though, which would be nice. We have 54 kills. We have 56 kills. Ah, damn it. I mean, our turrets, they do a good job when there's actually something to hit. Tactics build discretion is always the better part of Valor. Yeah, but at some point I'm gonna have to like kill a boss, and that's gonna suck. Using only turrets. You know what, come here. I have 66 kills. We've done it! Every room is just like, run in there, jump in there, hit all the enemies, smack them a little bit, stab them, throw down some turrets, and then run away. But it's starting to work. A new disciple! There's birds, and no, there's mosquitoes flying in front of the screen. What is this, darkest dungeon? Get out of here. All right, let's do it. We got a pie. Give me 10 grand. You gave me no money, but you did give me an amulet. I like damage reduced from projectiles. We desperately need health. Has anyone found a challenge room in a challenge room? That'd be dope. These are not timed. Excuse me. Where are we going? Just to the right? I can do that. Got it! Challenge rooms all the way down. I would love that. But if you get hit in like 2 challenge rooms down, you get kicked back to the first challenge room, but the door is gone because you went too deep. Where am I? How do I get out of the challenge rooms? You're not locked in here with me, I'm locked in here with you! Yeah, you're screwed. We need poison and bleed synergies. That's not just Sata's Stiletto. You almost hit me, son of a gun. You also have a blueprint for me. I know you do. I've seen you in the mirror. Explorer's Instinct. Another scroll. Beautiful. Once you enter challenge room layer question mark, you enter the back rooms. We have 97 kills. Something's working on this one. Unfortunately, we have the exact same loadout from fighting the previous tick, and we're fighting this tick now. Yeah, there it goes. We knew that was happening. Whatever, I will slow play you all day, mister. It's another scroll. Now we just, oh my god, I just have to be able to dodge properly when we actually go fight Mama Tick. Because if I don't dodge properly, I'm gonna get myself killed. This is ice armor, I think, which makes me sad. Hey, come here. Yeah, ice shield. Well, we'll take it instead of the shield that exists. Actually, what if we... Nah, I don't even know if we want to grab it. We could grab it for the fight. It might freeze the boss, kind of. Oh my god, if you're too close to these guys, they can't hit you. That's fantastic. Hello. Well, there's more food than we need. Well, I bought the turkey earlier, so it's the food that we needed earlier. Oh my god, it's a freaking cursed chest. I can't do it. There's only one enemy remaining, and I'd have to flawless the boss. So I'm sorry, cursed chest. You came a little bit too late for me. We're gonna go grab the money and then get the heck out of here. Put your body in the right corner where she does the ground thingy. Is there like a blind spot? Oh, please tell me there's a blind spot. That'd be amazing. That would make my freaking day. Now tell me that there also exists a blind spot on the scarecrow, and I'll love you forever. Let's go. I'm not even gonna like roll items or buy anything. Let's just go do it. But he's been so naughty. That chest, kinky bastard. Look, I know you all want me to smack that chest around a little bit, but, I mean, obviously I'd like to do the same thing, but we have other fish to fry right now. We have to get rid of the stiletto. It's too underpowered. We're gonna take the boomerang, and that's gonna be our synergy. Melee attacks cause 6 projectiles to stick out of the enemy, each one dealing 415 damage. That's an absurd amount of damage. That's 3,000 damage. I'm gonna save these cells for the forge. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. I'm also going to... We could take engage or disengagement. I'm thinking disengagement, barbed tips, and then these daggers will do more damage. Not that much. Metal Mockingjay. By the way, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I never said hi to you. Ranged kills, rolling. Hold on. What? Hold on. I need an empty spot. Really don't want to do that. What's our current mutation? More damage when you're close to a skill. I don't know. Execute mobs. That could actually be kind of nice for us. If our damage is low. You know what? Let's do no mercy. Let's show no mercy. And then let's upgrade something, because good lord. Barnacle turret is worth it, I think. As is Tesla. Tesla is probably better because they're going to be critical. It's going to be critical damage permanently. So let's get that upgraded. Spreads oil. Biters crawl from the dead. More damage on a stunned or frozen target. Burns the ground when destroyed. Good enough. Let's also upgrade the boomerang. It's good enough for now. Plus damage on electrified targets. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Just upgrade that. I think it had plus damage on electrified targets. I should have probably let it ride, but whatever. Let's do it. That's a cursed emote. Squished Skeleman. All right, so we electrify. We've got the turret. We've got the turrets. see that? Hello. I was standing where I shouldn't have been. Try standing in the right corner. Nope. Well, I can just dodge roll the one attack, I guess. If it's close enough. That helps, because then you don't move when you dodge roll. I like that. I like that. Oh my god. I gotta stop getting that close to you. Or rather, when you raise one tentacle in the air, one claw, I need to be prepared to dodge. You also hit me. I gotta heal. I hit the button. Man, this is a annoying fight. I'm not gonna heal. Didn't think you would do that 3 times. My turrets are not really doing that much right now. No! Come on! I really need to learn the Mama Tick fight. I am so bad at it. Every freaking time, dude. I'm Santa. I don't want to be Santa. I gotta learn that fight. Oh, who cares about the cells? We get so many cells. I gotta learn that fight. I gotta learn the tells. I need to practice the timing for dodging the attacks that come out of the ground. She does that attack if you stay away. Well, because Mama Tick does particular attacks if you stay close to her, particular attacks if you stay away from her. But at some point, you know, if you're going to be doing a brutality build, you're probably going to be getting in close and attacking, so you need to learn those attacks. If you're going to be doing ranged bows and turrets, you got to stay away from her, so you got to learn those attacks. It's a weird fight. It's got like conditions on it because you have to learn the conditions for when she does her attacks. You have to learn the timing for them. I just gotta practice. I gotta practice that fight because that boss is hard. That boss and the Scarecrow are hard. Then again, you know, I also have played Dead Cells before this playthrough, campaign, save file, whatever you want to call it. So I know the other bosses pretty well. I've only fought Mama Tick like 4 times, so timing-wise, it's gonna be tough learning it, but it's gonna be tough learning the timing, but we'll get it eventually.